The following workshops are held on a regular basis at the DLA Training Center.
Hello and welcome back to part 2 in this 10-part series on why the average salesperson only sells 10 to 12 cars per month. Today I'm going to talk to you about our sales process. Given the advanced technology and innovation of our industry today, it's hard to believe that many still use old and outdated practices when it comes to sales. Consider this. So much has changed over the last 30 years in our industry. The cars have changed. The dealership environment has changed. The invention of the internet has changed the way we promote our product in dealerships. And most importantly, the customer has changed. But one thing has not changed at all, and that is the sales process that we currently utilize. I started selling cars in 1979, and back then I was taught some basic sales steps. The meet and greet, qualification, inventory walk, selection, demonstration drive, walk around, service walk, and then to negotiate. And ironically, those are the same steps we still teach today. I was taught a basic negotiating process, verbiage on how to overcome objections, and then to send my customer a yearly card on their birthday. And ironically, those are still the same things we teach today. What makes all of this so disturbing is that back in 1979, the average salesperson sold 10 to 12 cars per month. And today, the average salesperson still sells 10 to 12 cars per month. Want to know why? Because we're still following the same process, a process that is designed to sell 10 to 12 cars per month. Now, if you're happy with those results, then by all means, keep doing it. But if you want to sell more cars, then you need to utilize a sales process that will do that. You're not going to sell more cars just because you work harder. If you keep working the same process harder, all you're going to do is create burnout and frustration. What we have done in our industry clearly defines the definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. And that is just not going to happen. We know that customers visit our dealerships extremely defensive, fearful, and apprehensive. They do so because they've experienced our process in the past. So let's catch them off guard. Let's utilize a process that they're not expecting. No more initial questions that force them to lie to us, and no more statements that make them more defensive. Let's put them first and us second. Let's let them think they're the ones who are in control of the sales process. And you know what? That is what they actually want. And once they feel in control, their defensive posture will come down. Once it's down, they'll have a more enjoyable experience, which will clearly lead to higher closing ratios. People want to buy cars, but they want to buy from someone who they believe have their best interest at heart. Sound self-serving, and they will leave you and shop elsewhere. Utilize trial closes and pressure during the sales process, and the final step will be all about getting the best price. And how much money do you or the dealership earn when all the customer wants is the best price? We create the price environment because of our sales process, not them. They tell us loud and clear that price is fourth on the list of what motivates them to buy. When we focus on relieving the customer's pressure and anxiety, rather than using it to control the sale, we have a much better chance of earning their business and retaining them as loyal clients. As salespeople, we must always remember that without customers, we're out of business. I will add to that by saying, without satisfied customers, our business will always be hard to work and not something we truly enjoy. When we take pleasure in what we do for a living, we greatly improve our chance for success. Your ability to be unique and inspiring to your customers with your product, yourself, and your dealership will set you apart from those who rely upon old, outdated methods of pressure and manipulation. Learning to respect and value those who come to you seeking your help will motivate them to want to do business with you now and in the future. I truly hope I've accomplished my goal in this session, and that was to make you think. To think about what you do, how you do it, and the increased results you can realize from change. I'll be back next week to talk to you about successfully prospecting in this brave new world.